Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Houston Cougars taking on the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buffaloes offense will get the first swing of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Houston's offense will go to work for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Finds his man. It's Meredith. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Cougars are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the ground with the back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wolf. Breaks into the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Lewis wants to pass. Quickly complete. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll go to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Back swinging for the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, Colorado!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Bobo. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Madden. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Oh, he's got some space. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. Houston will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll start this drive with a pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
This time he's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Back to throw, it's Madden. They're setting up the screen. Past the 30. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly complete. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? And the field goal unit is on the field. That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Lewis to throw. Pocket breaking down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And some room to work. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. The quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Shakes off the defender. From the 36. If they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. They want to throw it. Takes the easy completion.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No 3rd down conversion for you.
No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Madden. Fires to the tight end. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Meredith. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Cougars back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Caught behind the line. It's Meredith. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. To the air. It's Madden. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. And the Buffaloes buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. The give to the tailback. Spins away from the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. 1 snap coming before they head to the locker room. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Bringing it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the 1st half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah.
He's got it on the outside. There he goes. He's at the touchdown Cougars. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. UCLA is running away with this one right now. It's kind of felt that way since we heard the first 8 clap today. They're up by 28 over Washington. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got his man on the right. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 40. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Lewis wants to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a first down for Houston.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
It's complete on the right side.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Scanning the field, it's Madden. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Cuber. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch. Houston
sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wolf. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's down. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Got a little space. He breaks a tackle. Turning it on. Touchdown, Bucks. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Madden. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
And it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. The screen, he's got wheels. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Pulls it and fires to the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's got it on the right. Open space at the 25. There he goes. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. With the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Madden. Throws to the wideout. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 30. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been...
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. From the gun, the ground game.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Lewis to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead's extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the 2nd most played game in football is known as the Deep South's oldest rivalry, Auburn and Georgia, and it's gone final. Auburn went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in somewhat...
Oh, he's got some space.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Here comes the offense on second down. Trying play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Finds the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Madden. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Pratt. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They'll throw it from the red zone. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Pucks it out of the air. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Madden. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Man, what a backbreaker for this defense. You do such a good job backing them up, making it 4th and goal, making it a long situation, and the offense comes through with the touchdown pass. That's just heartbreaking for this defense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He's got his man across the middle. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals.